Welcome back to Cut and Grind Garage. This here's the 300 inline 6 that is in this 59 ranch wagon. The one we took down Route 66 and gave us trouble with the cam gear. We just are working on getting it repaired, swapping on a new gear. We're gonna pin that gear on like they do the LS crank balancer for like a belt drive pro charger. So that'll be coming up here, that process of pinning a cam gear to a cam. And then we've got a new project that we're starting on here. So this is the wagon that I'll be driving. It's a 65 Falcon. It's actually been body swapped onto an actual 6.0 Pro Mod chassis. So this chassis used to have a 41 Willys like fiberglass Pro Mod body on it. We took the body off of the cage or the chassis and swapped on this station wagon. It was a 4-door. We chopped it up, made it into a 2-door. So this cage doesn't really fit the body, but is a 20-year-old Pro Mod, and we're done doing Pro Mod stuff. So now we're doing drag and drive with a Pro Mod that looks like a wagon. Taking the big block Ford nitrous engine out, and what we'll be going back in with is another 300 Ford inline 6. So this one is going to be what we call our high boost engine project. So this block has been modified with sleeves. So all 6 cylinders have been sleeved with to support more boost rather than just using the stock block. It's supposed to make it stronger. Then for an intake, we've got the Aussie Speed aluminum intake. It has the injector bosses cast into it. And then we'll be on the mill, we'll be drilling in the injector ports. Then we'll have to fabricate a fuel rail for it. This engine's going to run on methanol. So we'll size the injectors for methanol, EFI, using Holley Dominator ECU. For the exhaust, this is what they call the HD log, the heavy duty log. So this would have come on or been in. So this would have been in industrial or heavy duty applications. Tell the difference from a pickup because the down extension there, the exit of the log is straight on this one. On a pickup or a car, it's angled back. So we'll be cutting this donut manifold off and adding a V-band to it right there where it straightens out. And then the head is really the only aftermarket head that's available is this promaxx CNC head. So all of the exhaust and intakes have been CNC ported. Kind of hard to catch the light just right to, oh, there you can see the CNC porting on the intake and the exhaust. And the combustion chambers have been CNC ported as well. And then another company that started producing products for this is Pierce Inline. So this is their aluminum valve cover. They don't offer it with any coatings, so it's just raw, like bead blasted out of the mold. We'll have to modify it to where we'll have a positive seal oil filler there, and then on the back we'll add a AN fitting to go to the catch can for vapor. And then for now, what we've got is just a stock side cover with some LS coil mounts on there. Pierce Inline also offers an aluminum side cover with coil mount bosses on it, so might check into that. They were out of stock when I got the valve cover, but see if they get back in stock. Then to make it so that we can do the coil on plug with the LS coils, you need a cam sync. So this was a billet distributor, a magnetic pickup style distributor that I've modified. Took the top end off and the electronics out. Created this cup. So on this round aluminum disc in there has got a magnet that, as it goes past the Hall effect sensor, will tell it which where number 1 top dead center is, and give so this wheel here has a magnet in it that'll give the Hall effect sensor a trigger to let the ECU know the position of the cam. Then we can do sequential fuel injection and also coil on plug. Be able to control timing per cylinder. And then to feed it, we're going to use this 80 millimeter. It's a VS Racing 80 millimeter. I think the turbine housing is 85, so it's a 85, I guess is what they would call it. We're going to be on methanol, so no intercooler. So it's going to come straight off of the compressor housing and go straight to the valve, or the throttle body, which will be mounted to an elbow on top of this intake. So that's just a quick rundown on this project as to what's going on. Our plan is to have it at Mega Week, so we need to get busy and get the inline 6 mounted in the chassis. And we'll see you in Tulsa May 31st.